Hi everyone. Today we're going to be doing two-digit addition without regrouping. So here's my first problem. I'm going to be adding these numbers. My problem is 24 plus 11 equals. So down here, I have my numbers written out. 24 plus 11. I'm going to start adding the numbers, and remember that we always start in the ones place. So the first numbers I'll look at are here in the ones place. In 24, 4 is in the ones place. I'll represent the numbers by drawing dots. So my number is 4. I'll draw 4 dots. In 11, 1 is in the ones place, so I'll draw 1 dot. Now I can draw my dots in the tens place. In 24, 2 is in the tens place, so I'll draw 2 dots. In 11, 1 is in the tens place, so I'll draw 1 dot. Now that I drew all my dots, I can start adding up my numbers. Remember, we always start by adding in the ones place. So first, I'll count up all the dots in the ones place. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So I'll write the number 5. Now that I did the ones place, I can start counting my dots in the tens place. In the tens place, I have 1, 2, 3 dots. So I can write the number 3 in the tens place. Now that I've added up all my numbers, I can see that the answer to my problem is 35. 3 is in the tens place and 5 is in the ones place. So at the top up here where my problem is, I'll write my answer, 35. Now we'll do another problem together. My next problem is 31 plus 14 equals. I wrote the problem up here at the top of the screen the same way. 31 plus 14 equals. Now I'll write my problem down here in the tens and the ones place. So my first number is 31. 3 is in the tens place, and 1 is in the ones place. The second number is 14. 1 is in the tens place, and 4 is in the ones place. Now that I wrote up my problem, I can start drawing dots. And remember, when we draw the dots, we always start in the ones place. So in the ones place, in 31, the ones place has a number 1. So how many dots do you think I'll draw? I'll draw 1 dot. In 14, 4 is in the ones place. So how many dots do you think I'll draw? I'll draw 4 dots. Now we can draw our dots in the tens place. In 31, 3 is in the tens place. So how many dots do you think I'll draw? I'll draw 3 dots. In 14, 1 is in the tens place. So how many dots do you think I'll draw? I'll draw 1 dot. Now that we drew all our dots, we can start adding up our numbers. Do you think we'll start adding in the tens place or the ones place? We always start with the ones place. So we'll start adding up our dots in the ones place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So in our answer, I'll draw 5 in the ones place. Now we can add up our numbers in the tens place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. So what number will I write for our answer in the tens place? I'll write 4. So now we found our answer. We have a 4 in the tens place and a 5 in the ones place. So what is our answer? It's 45. So up here, where my problem says 31 plus 14 equals, I'll write 45 because that's our answer.